This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Today is ADJ Open House, and we have Arnoldo down there. Arnoldo is going to be kind of walking us through. You're seeing it right now on the screen. Arnoldo, tell us about what you're seeing down there. That looks pretty awesome.
It's absolutely incredible. This is Mecca for every DJ or lighting designer out there. There's certainly quite a bit to go here. The centerpiece of the show, actually, if you'll know, or the entire show, in my opinion, if you notice right there, is the humongous disco ball. You'll also notice quite a few of the new products that debuted over LDI. So let's walk over and take a look real quick.
Sweet.
Now, some of these products you may have already seen before. Some of them you may have not. Actually, let's start right over here with the 360. One of the cool things about this particular moving head, first of all, it is a lot bigger in person than when I first saw it in the video. I thought it was going to be a smaller moving head. This thing is huge. I mean, granted, I'm not really exactly one to use for a scale, but you'll notice just by the size of my arm, this is an absolutely large moving head. You have your dual platinum 2Rs. It goes all the way around. So again, you basically have a 2-in-1 type moving head effect. This is great, especially like, for example, if you're doing a dance, you're hanging the trussing over the actual dance floor, and you want to create almost like a double beam sweep type effect. Also right over there is the Crazy 8 series, which gave you another type of sweeping light effect. That was actually one that, that was shown at LDI that I thought was really, really neat.
Yeah, it was.
Now here, what's cool about this show is you're actually seeing Elation, you see Antari, American DJ, Global Trust, Acclaim, and all these brands, including American Audio, come together just to create one amazing show. The new W715 Fogger from Antari, if you notice right here, it's got a little hole where the fog comes out. It gives you that CO2 effect without having to go and buy the tanks and everything else. Elation also makes a quick disappearing fog fluid, so it really does feel like that CO2 effect, and it doesn't stick around for long. I thought that was pretty neat.
Very neat.
Now, for those that love the original ADJ or Elation to UV panels, they have a new one here I haven't seen before, at least. That's the ADJ UV panel HP. It is fluorescent. Those of us that do black lights, usually have a choice between LEDs, the discharge lamps, or the fluorescents. And of course, the fluorescents give you great coverage. They're very effective. So this is all one that's really good too. Let's see what else we have over here. We have the Ecos, and the Ecos are a popular series. You hear dealers all the time saying they can barely keep them in stock because of how quickly they're selling. Yes. They one-up the Eco now by introducing a DMX version. So all the great features that you expect from the Eco, but with the DMX to allow you to dim them in and out, strobe, whatever you want to do there.
Very cool.
Absolutely. Let's see here what else we have that kind of caught my attention. Oh, let's go back over here for a second. This is the new Sense series from American Audio. It is a passive speaker system, but one of the things that actually got my attention about it is that little sub produced a lot of bass out of it. It sounds really, really nice. And from what I understand, these were, I believe, engineered in Germany. And Tom can, later on give us more information about them. Yeah. But these sound really good. They're definitely in a class all of their own, especially at the price point they start out at.
Arnoldo, what in that sub? What do you think? Is it a 12?
I believe, yeah, that has to be a 12.
Nice. What a nice box.
Yeah, very clean, very attractive. One of the things actually, and again, I know it's trivial, but for me, cleanliness is really all part of it. Instead of mounting the speaker in the dead center, it's more closer towards the front. So you have a nice flush look between the actual front of the speaker and the sub itself.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. All right, so let's continue on over here, see what else we have. Just in case, I can't mention enough, big giant disco ball.
How big is that mirror ball?
Mirror ball, 40, I think they say it's like a 4-foot mirror ball or something like that. It's huge. But the cool thing about it is, when we first walked in, we were right in the middle as they were finishing up some of the touches on the light show. And because the mirrors are so small on it, it was just tons and tons of really sharp beams coming out of that mirror ball. Again, because of the fine mirrors on it.
Neat.
And of course, you'll see all over the pixel tubes. And one of the things that you may or may not know about the pixel tubes, they're powered with a driver, and the driver has built-in patterns. However, there's like a 418 channel mode on the 10 pixel tube driver, so you can actually pixel map these tubes. You can use software like Matrix, or you can use the Matrix program in CompuShow to actually control these and create really cool motion video patterns with the pixel tubes. These are actually a real cost-effective way to start getting into mapping. Right above, you will also see the proton strobe from Elation. That sucker is bright. It's so bright it should be illegal. It's a great-looking light. I'm a huge fan of strobes. That's definitely a good way to accomplish that. Right over there, you're going to see the new Inno spot, the little pocket spot. So all the great features you expect out of the Inno spot, but it is super small. In case you can't see it, you'll see right here the Jelly Dome.
Oh yeah.
That tiny little light right there is the new one in the series.
Nice.
Let's see what else we have. The Royal 3D, which is one of my favorite, dot type effect lasers. That's the new Mark II. Just has a few, newer, more attractive casing, new patterns, but again, same bright green and blue laser combination that you would see in the original.
Sure.
Of course, you have your ELAR tape, and when you see the show, and I'll get some high quality footage of the show for you. When you see the show, you're going to see the truss light up, and they did this with the ELAR quad tape. And of course, there's a driver for it as well, but you can do some really cool things with the tape. And for now, they have it where it's strapped on, but you can tape it. It also has a little rubber coating around it too, so people can't just sit there and poke at the electronics.
Sure.
Let's see what else we have. And again, I just walked in, got overly excited, of course. They're going to be debuting a whole bunch of the lights from LDI. The one that I'm excited to see is the one that's finally out and shipping, and that is the InnoSpot Pro, featuring an 80-watt LED, motorized focus, and it has a manual zoom lens from 12 degrees to 17 degrees.
Neat.
Right over here, if you guys, I don't know if you've seen it. I know you've used it before too. The event bar, great. It's great because it gives you a quick light show, right on the spot. This is the quad version, so instead of just all white, you can do pretty much the 4 colors there.
Nice.
It's about as plug and play for quick light show as you can get over there.
Mm-hmm.
In case I haven't said it yet, there's a big giant mirror. I am absolutely obsessing with that.
I'm kind of picking that up a little bit.
All right, let's Oh, okay, so this one's great too. This is the new UV Canon.
Oh yeah.
Which they have several new ones. Sorry, that's the UV Canon, but they also have the COB for the UV and the white, so you can get a strobe pattern as well. And let's see, there's a micro series over there.
I'm trying to look like you.
Quite a bit going on. The UFO, which it's an oldie but a goodie. You definitely can't get tired of that one. They also have, the QA5. They now have it as an IP65 rated model, so you can use it outdoors. And honestly, at the price that these are going to go for, I want to pick up a couple just to do my Christmas lights with them, because I set up 2 and the entire house is done.
Nice.
Or an incredibly bright fixture.
Very neat. What time does the open house start today, Arnoldo?
Some of the... I'm sorry?
What time does the open house start today? Because this is being shot before the doors open.
It starts at 1 o'clock, so we still got about an hour and a half or so to go.
Nice.
So these are, of course, the traditional, or the stuff that Antares is known for, and that's good foggers, phasers, snow machines. I recently just picked up the B200. I'm really excited about using it because it's DMX control. It's got 3 really powerful fans on it. And it has a drain, and this is something I think should have happened a long time ago. Obviously, Antari thought of it first, and that's just, one of the things that sucks about bubble machines is getting that fluid out, especially when you use glow-in-the-dark juice. So this allows you just to be able to put that precious fluid back in the bottle. I also found out recently that Elation makes a UV bubble fluid, and I tested it under black lights, and it gave me really white bubbles, which was really cool. This is something really neat. I'm not quite sure if a mobile DJ could ever use this versus somebody like maybe, let's say, a magician, but it is a portable fog machine.
Oh my gosh.
Now, actually, and I was talking about this with a friend of mine when we were in the LA open house. This would be a great way to test if the alarms are going to go off or not.
Wow.
And of course, they have all the different parts and different models, so you can kind of do a test and comparison to see which is going to fit your needs. The Wi-Fi RGB AWC, we've all seen it. It's a great fixture. There is now the WLC16, which is a 16 channel with the built-in Wi-Fi. One of the cool things about this particular board is instead of the antenna being on the back like on here where it sticks out, this one is flush. So you just put it right up there. And it has some of the pro level features you would expect out of the bigger boards, such as an SD card slot.
Oh, nice.
So you can save and transfer your shows. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
Nice.
And then, of course, Michael over here is working with Arceus. That's, is that Media Master Pro or the Express? Okay, so that's the Pro version. Of course, there's the Grand VJ XT, which is, you know, it's great for a mobile DJ to start out with as well. And my favorite lighting program, CompuShow.
Nice.
Now, the Media Master Pro is available, of course, on the Zoo server from Elation. It takes all the guesswork out of building a computer that can handle it. And this baby will definitely handle running video with no problem. Let's see, more digital goodness for the guys here. We have the EPV DVI4, which is a 4-way DVI signal splitter. You have your ArtNet universes out there, because CompuShow, depending on which dongle you get, some of them support either 4 ArtNet universes, or the SD Plus supports a theoretical unlimited. So this right here basically takes your ArtNet and gives you 8 individual DMX universes out. You can set your IP address to connect to from there. So that's the show in all its glory.
Yeah, nice.
I'll be Instagramming photos, so make sure you share those as well on there. So we'll Instagram, do some Twitter photos, some little mini video clips and all that.
That sounds great. We'll be looking forward to those updates throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, you have fun. It's looking like it's going to be a great show for you.
Oh, absolutely. I know that everybody here is really looking forward to it, and they're going to show what these 4 companies together can really create. They can really create some amazing results. Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you for the sneak peek, and we will get more information up throughout the day today on the open house for ADJ. Where is it at, absolutely, Arnoldo?
It's in Miami, actually. It's it's right where Miami Gardens is. Okay. That's where I put on the GPS, but it's going to be a showroom distribution center. So obviously, if you're interested in lighting, you can give them a call, and I'm sure you can schedule something. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, but that's what you can call your ADJ rep for.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Have a great day then, and we thank you for the sneak peek.
All right, no problem. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.